Return to Form Award. Sean, while I refresh myself, would you like to go into this?
Return to Form Award, also as I like to call the anti-Coldplay Award. Basically, it is you made something I might have reviewed on the podcast or I liked before, and then you fucked up and made something bad, and now you unfuck your fuck up, as I like to say. Basically, it's the award I am most critical of because, as I always say on Audioface, you have to prove yourself time and time again why you're a good artist, or if you're someone who we criticize, you have time to make up for it. Like we will always give someone the benefit of the doubt, and you will see why.
Fair, balanced, and unafraid.
For nominees, we have Screen Violence by Churches, or as I like to call them, Churches. We have Expensive Pain by Meek Mill. You have Spiral by Rez. You have Scenic Drive, The Tape by Khaled, and Blue Banisters by Lana Del Rey.
Once again, a very hard one because I don't particularly have any fandom towards Meek Mill nor Lana Del Rey, but I will go to bat for both of these artists this year. Lana Del Rey with Blue Banisters. Earlier this year, that's a different
with the
story.
Country Club. Bad album. Blue Banisters would come out about 3-4 months later. Actually, decent, good record.
Blue Banisters was about to be called Rock Candy Sweet because it was announced like immediately when Chemtrails was released,
right. Yeah.
and that's when I was like, Lana, take a step back. You're gonna make a mistake. Let's think about this. Let's be careful. And Blue Banisters was a really good return.
Also, Jack Antonoff had nothing to do with it, so that helps too.
Thank God. Screen Violence by Churches, and I'll put Spiral by Rez in the same category. They weren't bad before, but I had put them on such a decently high pedestal that with recent works, I felt like wasn't necessarily living up to that high pedestal.
Well, with Churches, what is it? Love is something that came out in 2018. I genuinely did not like that album at all. I really didn't like that record.
I remember it.
And I thought like, wow, this is something I just didn't enjoy. I thought I was going to like it. Didn't at all. But with Love is Dead, there we go.
Yes.
But with Screen Violence, one of my favorite alternative records of the year by far. Really, really good return.
With a lot of great tracks in it as
well. So many good works. It's a very hard award. We also have Meek Mill, same thing. Like the intro "Hate on Me," it's his album. Oh, banger, fucking banger.
The title track is a banger. It's like you actually sort of feel like, oh, this is an artist who has bars and can sing and can actually talk about things that even though he has a lifestyle that a lot of people who are listening to his music can't actually relate to, it's like rich and famous. The pain he's talking about is actually something you can reach out to. Post Malone has tried this angle where he's trying to express his emotions of fame in a way where it's completely disconnected from the audience. But Meek Mill actually did a good job of it.
Who are you thinking?
I will also say that Scenic Drive, The Tape by Khaled. I didn't really like Khaled's project. I think I was talking this with one of my friends a couple days ago that like the only thing carrying Khaled's previous project was Talk, the Disclosure track. And
he relies on the production of everybody else, not himself.
Yeah, way too much. It's not necessary. So this drop, however it came out late in the year, I think was a really good example. He brought on a really good number of artists. I think one of my favorite pairings is with Lucky Day and Black Six. And that pairing, when Khaled was bringing other artists together, Khaled was really shining really well as an artist, and you also really got the other artists contributing really well to it. I think it was a good project. Yeah. One of those things where when the artist invites other people onto their work, it makes the whole thing better because the artists themselves not quite doing it. But Khaled's very talented, so I think it's good that he found that effort. I don't know, man. I personally feel Meek Mill, but I think it's worth giving it to Lana Del Rey.
Those are actually.
But also, Lana Del Rey is very premature because Lana Del Rey could very easily disappoint me 6 months from now. I can see that happening.
Very true. Meek Mills is a big return to form to me. I really like it. I think that might be it for me.
And it's a sleeper. I don't see a lot of people celebrating it, giving Meek Mill his flowers.
And when I play, like I said, when I played at work, I play at my gym. People are like, "Oh man, this goes hard." I'm like, "Yeah, it's a good Meek Mill album." Everybody's like, "Wow, I didn't hear this that much," because I think it got swarmed by the whole Donda and CLB stuff and a couple other albums that came out that weren't nearly as good.
Totally fair. So, wow, did not expect this going into it.
So, Return to Form Award, Expensive Pain by Meek Mill. Here's your limited edition Audioface NFT. Might have some little burn stains on the back because that's how you know it is unique and individual.
I thought that's how you know it was gonna say that's not how it was made by the union workers. I don't even know if cheese is a Kellogg's product. That might be slander, but whatever.
It is what it is.